Hey Bonnie, I want to do a little video first to show you the errors in the setup that I was running into, and then I will prepare a little document that highlights the main settings that you need to pay attention to. So hopefully the document will just be redundant follow-up, but you could use that to refer to when you're working. So I have two products here pulled up. I'm going to show you a simple solution and then a more complicated issue that has been created that has an easy solution, but it's not that easy, so I'm going to go through on the video. So let's say you wanted to edit I'm Staying Alive. I'm not sure how much you want to sell it for, and I'm not sure, but I think you might just want to have the download available. So I'm going to show you how to do that, and you can go in and change it or tell me how to change it if that's not right. So we come down here to product data and we look at variations, and we can see there is eScript, regular price of $5. Now, I don't think that's your normal eScript price. I believe you probably want that to be $15 and the royalties $5. So I'm just going to use that number for now, $15. And I see that, oh, the eScript is not in here yet. So here's what I recommend doing if you only have an eScript or a hard copy. In this case, it looks like you're only going to have an eScript, but the download has not yet been added, probably because of the speed issues, which should be significantly improved at this point, even though we have not yet set up the caching plugin. So because we're not selling two types of products here, we don't need to set it up with variations. So I'm actually going to change this product data drop-down to be simple product. Now when I do that, there's no more variations. And now under regular price, that's where I'm going to put the $15. But what if this is, so if this was a simple product and it's a book and there's no download, that's all you'd have to do. Change this product data to simple product, put the price in there, set up the attributes that you want to list on the page, and that's it. If this is a download but not a hard copy, you could still have it be a simple product because there's only one type that people could choose to order. So in that case, you would set it to simple product here, and then you would also set virtual and downloadable, and that will open up a space here for file paths where you can choose a file and attach it just like you're used to doing. I don't know which file you want to attach at this point, so I'm just going to leave it like it is now with the $15 price, simple product, virtual, downloadable, and hit update. Now we should see a price of $15 when we view the product. So I'll open that up in a new tab. And you mentioned that you work in a couple, that it's slow enough that you were doing two products at a time. Even when I'm working on a site that's not slow, I often will do several at a time because for the same reason you're finding. I'll open 3 tabs, I'll start by the time I get done with the first tab entering the information, the next one's loaded, and it's just can be faster to work that way. So let's look here at the product. Here we have $15, add to cart. This product is good to go now, assuming that that's the right price, and once it gets the download added here in the back end. So if you want to add the download, you'd come into Staying Alive and just click in File Path and choose your file and then save. Now, the other thing is some of these settings are a little confusing, and I think that little bit of confusion has created more confusion. So I think if we just straighten out attributes versus variations, this won't be a problem anymore. Now we talked about this product on the phone, we fixed it, but I just set it back to how it was so that I can go over with you and show you what I was seeing. Now when I came to variations, I see that we have two types of variations. That could make sense if there's a hard copy and a download, but it's also got the royalty here. So what's happening is if we come back to attributes, we can see on royalty we have this box checked used for variations. We don't want to use this for variations because variations would mean we want to sell a different version of the product depending on what they pick. So I'm going to uncheck that, and nothing's going to change here on variations until I save that. So I'm going to save that. So yeah, once it's saving at this point, this would be the point that I would be starting on the next product, probably similar to what you were doing. Now if we look at variations, here we just have the two formats now. Only eScript is showing up because if we come back to attributes and we look at this, how would you like the product, we've removed the hard copy. We could add it back in if we wanted and then update, but we don't. We just want an eScript in this case. Since we just want an eScript in this case, let me just say you could come in here, remove one of these options, choose eScript, and put your price in. So let's say the price was $15, update. But what you're going to get on the product listing page is a drop down with only one choice. So I'm going to recommend another way to do it, but this would be the most direct path with the least changes you'd have to make. So here you can see it says choose an option, but there's only eScript. That's because we have this set up as a variable product. But if there's only going to be an eScript, which I think you said that's the case, we don't have to set it up as a variable product. We would set it up as a simple product. If I choose simple right now, all this info will disappear. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this file path because I'll need that. Now I'm going to change this to simple product and put the price in here. Again, I'm going to check virtual and downloadable, paste that file path right in there, hit update. And then if we view the product, here it is with the add to cart button, no need to choose the drop down. So there you go. I'll prep a little image file that will show you the important settings in the back end, and let us know if you have any questions.